Can I do this? Can I do this? Am I allowed to make another video? I just got out of bed. I'm only half dressed. Yeah, from the waist up. That's it. Thank God I'm not playing strip poker because one piece I'm gone. Thank God I got my mouth. With my mouth, I cover my whole self up. In fact, with my mouth, everybody turns around. This is what I wanted to speak about, okay, is don't look at my mushroom. You didn't see the mushroom below. What I want to talk about in here is not ELO 88, but inside this area here, ELO 88, it's marked Introduction CF2. The F is a small f. So what I began to do, because I've never done this before, I just revelated to it right now, is when it says F, which is the sixth letter, as a small letter, I'll put 565 over it. And one of the reasons I put 565 over it is because it's in between this side and that side. It is this 6, but it's connected to 3 worlds because it's small. We need to make it big again in order to connect the spirits. But not only in that fashion, because when it's big, okay, it looks like the square. When it's small, it's the diamond. Both 5-5, one of them is free in bingo. Once you got the free one in bingo, okay, you automatically got the 6 in number 5 because it is free. This bubble is not a bubble at all. It's a continuation. And then I run into a wall because in Matrix, you only go as far as Levi Strauss lets you go. These lines on this angle, if you can see, it takes up half and half. If I would put them online, would you like me to show you what happens? If I put them online, okay, see they're online? But they are fully online. They are in the middle world between the two worlds, between this world and this world. There are 3 worlds here. This one is a passage area, but it was made greater inside our heads in order to pass the B-gates world, which is the 7th gate, which creates the 8, because 8 didn't exist until 7 met 1 again. 7 and 1 is 8. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. When you reach that second A from the square world, you now go clink. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, clink. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, clink. And we move and we turn. So when we go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, the minute we get to A, G plus A equals 8, H. A plus B is C, 3. C3 and H is the Church of Christ. But when we use 6 and 1, 6 and 2, because we now use 6 and 3, and 6 and 1 and 6 and 2 became 6 and 3, you now must use 7 and 1 and 7 and 2, creating 7 and 3, and now you have the gateway. But on 7 and 2, it is the I. On 7 and 3, it is the J, and now you are 1, 4, 7, 10. The next level, after you have finished 3 levels, 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, continue on to 34, DC power. So it shows you what levels you're on. I just learned this morning, and this shows you the bottom and the top. The top and the bottom is split. It's a split square. It's one square, split in half, 2 sides to the same square, and it's duplicated on the 10 horse in standard bred racing, where they put, if I remember, the dark blue is in the top left or top right, and the red is at the bottom. The way it is split is an expression. Don't forget. Oh yeah, I see. Let's see. You see this circle here? Okay, this circle here is on my right. This circle. What side is this circle on for you? This circle here is on my left. Right, left. This is the rainbow. The water, the energy. Yeah, drop the water, and in the water is energy. Is there anything else in here? I'm going to work on the 88 numbers again. I did it once. The other thing I wanted to mention is if I see a number that says 1026, I have to understand which house is the 26. Do I separate them? Do I put them together? But in a fairly even promotion, I do this. 6 and 1 is 7, 2 and 5 is 7, so now I have to know the house of Area 51. If I was looking for the center, I would say 84. That would be the space of DC. It would be space of space. It would be 2 circles. Why? If I can remember correctly, 4 by 8, 4 plus 8 is 32, which makes electric, and 12 makes the passage. where the water goes down over the falls. So your 10 would end up to be 2 and 8 because it would start here and end here. And let's say just call it 2 and 8 through Hoover Dam, run down the Colorado River 8. So that's how you would get that. Now I'm just learning about that. Now I walked through into the building through the revolving doors. Everything was okay, but it was a blank. Blank says to be white before it is written, it is pure. Okay, but blank also says revolver, revolving doors, revelation. Blank white is also for the bull, ET, the space that it takes. What's in? Where's the firing pin? That's all I'm getting to is how I was awoken by a few words. A few words. The oar of the kayak, the man who holds it, his 2 legs that are locked together. You know why they're locked together? Because he's one. He takes his leg and he stretches it out to walk. That's it. They're locked together. And I'm assuming it's because of your nuts. Raphael, 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Your mind, one mind, is just a little bit below, standing higher and above any other mind, because that mind and your feet when they walk or your arms create an energy for you to be able to think. But you all know this already. I only came on here to talk to myself. Hey Ronnie, how you doing? Yeah, we were here about 7 minutes. It was okay. It was cool. I was talking to myself. What are you going to do after this? Well, you know what? I have this tea next to me for an hour, and I'd like to take a sip of it. One good thing I like about drinking anything, especially something hot and tea, is it's been filtered, however you want to say. But I cannot throw it up into my mouth expecting for all the water to go down. I have a limited capacity to drink a certain amount. As anybody else, once I pour too much and it doesn't go down, it just spills over. So it slows me down. So when I take the cup to drink, and I feel the flow inside of me, I don't want to drink any faster. And all of a sudden, I'm starting to calm down. Instead of Mary Jane releasing the spring action so I can open the light. So that, remember, you pull in the doors, you take off the hook, and then you let them open again. That's what weed does. That's what drugs do. That's what most drugs do. Well, especially the weed. I just want to talk about the weed. For me, that's what it does. It closes, it takes off the hatch, and it lets it open again. Right? To slow down, I have to concentrate. I want my tea out. I just don't want to drink. I want to in its own beauty. If we can understand and go into the own beauty of the individual of what satisfies us, we can go up and come down, and go up and come down. And the more the merrier, the more the merrier. In the same realm, under the same understanding, no one jumping on each other, hey, it's my turn to talk, but in a certain convex flow that the energies can only build. No one can stop you. No one is supposed to stop you, more or less. You're not supposed to be stopped. You stop yourself by your own perception when you receive the information, or you read the information from everybody else in the other world. You say, right? You see, you've been stopped because you're reading somebody else's. You're reading so you can enhance your own and share it again, because you're not taking. We must share. One of the greatest things is this. This is in my eye, right? But if I took a square or something much larger, it wouldn't even touch my eye, because there's a space inside here. What does that space look like? You're not looking right? Take a look at the shape of my eyes. They're like lemons. I'd like to show you a design that I made. I don't have it with me. That expresses what a lemon can do. And then there's this. Do you know what this is? Look, this angle, this angle, this angle, this angle. It's tic-tac-toe. Then I bubble it in and out, and I drag it to the center. And now you have Pontiac all over the place. No GMs for me. GMO, GMC. Thank you.